Sun. Something we here all see with great regularity. We couldn't survive as a species without it. At least that's my opinion. It's talked about in most religions to the point it's not uncommon to hear a sun god reference in many old tribes and cultures. Makes sense as it's a large, glowing ball in the sky that basically gives life. Food is grown, we can eat, animals can eat, photosynthesis, the list is long. What do we really know about the sun? Not from books, but from observation in our daily lives. Surely that must account for something. How far away is the sun from the earth? That's a very good question. I can't say for sure, but what I can say is no way, no how is the sun 93 million miles or 153 million kilometers from the earth. The distance may vary a bit depending on what source is cited, but we're still looking at quite a vast distance. Who and how did they come up with that number? To me, just based on what I can see and observe every day, the sun is much closer than this. This is the Tinfoil Hat Chronicles, and let's go a bit deeper. Just for shits and giggles, let's go with the 93 million miles. Just to put it into better perspective, let's break it down into somewhat smaller pieces. We can all agree that the speed of light is pretty damn fast. Very fast. Speed of light fast. Takes 8 minutes and 20 seconds for the light from the sun to hit the earth. 8 minutes and 20 seconds at the speed of light. That's quite a distance. Once again, who came up with these numbers? It's nuts and a great conspiracy theory. Why would they lie? Let the wailing and gnashing begin, and maybe a little bit of head scratching thrown in. Item 1, the human eye. Really, how far is the human eye designed to see? If you believe in the evolution theory, what was the need to have the early Homo sapiens see that far? Even modern day humans. What purpose does that serve? Are you hunting, gathering? You need to find some coconuts so my eyes develop so they can see 100 million miles away. Think about that next time you're out in your daily routine. Look around and observe. How far can you see without artificial aids? Maybe a telescope zoom camera. We can even add the moon into the mix here at 240,000 miles or 385,000 kilometers. Can our eyes really see something that far away? Think about that. But there's the sun in the sky, which leads me to the next point. If the sun is that far away from us, it would be a constant or uniform body in the sky, an unchanging dot in the sky. It's so far away that we could only see it being one size. We've all seen the beautiful massive sunset where the sun is so close we feel we could touch it. How did the sun get so big all of a sudden? One day it's far up in the sky, a few days later at sunset it's massive. How can that be? Is it getting closer? Are we moving closer to it? Remember, we're talking about 93 million miles here. For the size to change that drastically, observation tells me it's not as far away as they say. What's it moving closer millions of miles at a time? Are we doing the same? The math ain't math with this one. I'll leave you with one more disparity, although there are quite a few more. Temperature change here on Earth. All set an observation that living in Canada I see all the time. How can it be minus 20 in Ontario and plus 30 in Florida centigrade at the same time when those locations are only about 3,000 kilometers apart? The sun is 330,000 times as massive as the Earth, in their own words. How could a ray coming from that far away, traveling at the speed of light for 8 minutes, hitting a target that is 330,000 times smaller than itself, but still can manage different temperatures to swing of sometimes a 50-degree radius over a space of 3,000 kilometers? The ray is coming from 150 million kilometers away. The sun is local. I postulate no more than a couple 100 miles in the sky. I don't know for a fact, just based on observation, it's not 93 million miles away.